Hello and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 3 and the Soviet Union campaign. And where we left off, we were bombing the hell out of the northern front. We were defending in the center, and the Germans were starting to make some attacks towards Kiev and displacing some of our upper front kind of hedgehog positions in major city areas. Now, we got an attack at Minsk here that it looks like we're defending quite well at. It also looks like our infantry is starting to improve somewhat. So, like, some of our units and things are up to, like, 38 on the old organization. So, if we can, it would be very good to get them the ability to kind of reinforce to that kind of level before they get into any major combat situations. It's worth noting that some of our commanders are performing quite well. And we've currently got 9 units in over here, which is kind of cool. And a major victory in Kiev. So 8,000 losses for the Germans is sizable. And I want some proletariat divisions to throw into the meat grinder in these major cities. Oh, and that's just going to hurt the Germans, so that's good. We'll let that one go. Well done, Mr. Revolt. I'm glad that you occurred in the way of Germans. That's always positive. So yeah, doing some work over here. In fact, both of these provinces here, let's get the logistical bombing going on both of them. So yeah, we are doing a good job of kind of harassing the supply lines in front of some of maybe where our more vulnerable units would be. In fact, these guys are reinforcing very quickly now, which is good. Although this battle is not going to our favor. We're struggling a little bit in this part of the world. Though, you know, an 800% kind of organization is not bad. Should be looked upon favorably. And we're trying to give ourselves enough time to get these units into this part of the world to form a secondary line as much as possible. And yeah, we beat these guys back. There's bad supply all over in this part of the world. And these guys are going to be a little bit leveled up by the time, you know, 30 organization is not bad. And we've got another Soviet Defense Stiffens event, which is good. And in fact, we can give truck transport over there, and we need to give any more over here, probably. Yeah, we can give another one over there, which is good. As much of a combined arms bonus as we can. And is that light tank unit gonna... Oh, no. They're not. We're not really being bombed anywhere. The German kind of bomber offensive I was expecting hasn't really materialized in the way that I thought it would. And we can move these guys forward a little bit as well. Okay, a little bit disappointing on this front that we can't seem to hold. I was kind of hoping that we would be able to. Okay, and they're trying again. Another tank division. So the key thing is we will win it, but I wouldn't say it'll be resounding. Let's see if we can't move a few kind of additional reserves into place. So how long is it going to take you to get there? The 12th, so... Not long. Sorry for my cough once again, by the way. I'm recording this the same day as the last episode. What are these kind of infantry units over here? They do have some anti-tank, so they're not completely terrible. Okay, and are you moving along quite quickly? I'd say that they probably are. Let's get a little bit of logistical bombing going over there. Okay, and then how about these units? Where are we up to? 41. Hey, you know what? 41 organization. It's not the worst. Bomb key. Oh, I don't suppose I've got... No, I don't. You're moving up. We could send you to deal with it, so we probably will. Oh, and another garrison unit. You know what? Actually, reinforce over there. Provide as much help as you can in that part of the world, thank you. You can start reinforcing. You're going to be up to what? 37. That's not terrible. Okay, and then when the 8th of August comes, which is only just shy of a month away, we're going to get a whole bunch of militia units to kind of feed into this part of the world. Now, logistical bombing in both of these, please, and... Okay, the 5th Panzer is attacking. We have 31 piercing attack here. So we should be able to... Do they get an armor advantage? Difficult to tell. Okay, it does seem like our units are performing better than theirs. Which is good. Let's try and get these units out. If we can reinforce this area with them, that's some units back, wouldn't be terrible. Doing some jobs over here. And do we have... We do have some additional kind of units to pull forwards into this area. Burma is kind of like a bit of a problem. This is a problem area now, as I thought it might be. But hey, the 12th of... is not that bad. That's what could be worse. Okay, you're moving on up, you're moving on up. Oh, we've got a general offensive over here. The SS Totenkopf division. Looks like we're handling that okay. 101st Panzer. Yep, should win that. Okay, an SS Panzer Division under Ziegler. Again, should handle that, though. Let's provide a little bit of additional support in both of those battles. Another couple of divisions each. We do have 25,000 to put into there. And we can move in a Panzer Division down south. Let's do that. Got support there. We've got support for these battles. Let's just reinforce with reinforcements where we can to blunt the attacks. Alright, so Cav Division I'm not worried about. We should be able to easily handle that. They've got divisions kind of on the way in general. Let's move you back if we can. Get them out. The 12th Corps, let's get them out. I'm somewhat expecting a counterattack in this part of the world. But no, doesn't seem to be occurring. Looks like we will lose the Battle of Riga. Also, the battle in this part of the world is not going 100% as we would want it to. But our reinforcements will arrive kind of before that point, I think. Looks like there was a power drop into this part of the world, which is not great. Just lost the effects of the Gulf of Finland off the back of that, so we probably want to try and retake that if we can, or get Finland too. But it doesn't impact us that badly. We are recruiting more officers than we're losing. And it feels fairly positive that these units are going to defend quite nicely. Let's pull these units back just to be a secondary line of defense. Allow them to reorganize a tiny bit. Okay, tank division under Rommel. Hello, Mr. Wow, that's a lot of traits. Holy shit. But even with those traits, doesn't seem to be able to make a breakthrough there. We're going to make an infantry division pretty much combat ineffective, which is good. We've made another one combat ineffective over here. Starting to look combat ineffective over there. Malinovsky is still a very effective general in this kind of environment. And Elka, whilst being a better commander than Grekor, is suffering horrendous losses, which is good. Aha! Here they come. Well, you know what that means. Time to provide naval fire support. Let's see if this makes any difference. So 4, 2, and the battleships when they come out. 1. So Odessa versus Vendel. Looks like an easy victory for our divisions, to be honest with you. Which is good. And because that area has a port, we can keep it relatively well supplied, which is quite good news. We like that. Right, so let us take all of these units and start logistical bombing in this province. So let's start doing a decent job of doing that. And let's keep that logistical bombing work going over here. Okay. 1 month in, and well, so far, other than this is a problem, but we've got like kind of reinforcements on the way into that area of the world anyway. What we can do is we can dig them into these like marsh areas over here and be quite supportive. Let's move you over into this direction as well. We're leaving this area a little bit exposed, but I'm okay with that. So 18.6. Got a masterful breakthrough going on over here. We can take you into that battle there. Kind of want to reinforce with like, yeah, like that heavy tank unit, maybe that light tank unit as well. Let's just chuck a couple of divisions in. Like, it doesn't have to be much. So we've lost the Battle of Minsk. We've lost the Battle of Dorgopolis. But if we compare these battles, okay, Germany only lost 7,000, but that's still 7,000 casualties. It's just over a 2-to-1 in their favour. But bearing in mind they outnumbered us, that's not terrible. Minsk, though, that's an interesting battle because we lost nearly, what's that? That's like, yeah, it's nearly a 3-to-1 casualty rate in Minsk. So that's good for us. That's a decent trade. Right, let's get these guys in to place. Let's like get some holding patterns going. And I imagine, yeah, that one's going to be where they're going to make landfall from. Let's do a little bit more logistical bombing work over there. Let's do some more over here. And they're not immediately attacking us over the river, which kind of makes me very interested to know why not. So, major defeat at Salenhorsk, where we lost nearly again a 3-to-1 casualty ratio, which is not bad. That's fairly good. And we can fall back with these garrison units. Veronica. So you didn't shatter though, which is good. That tank division should help out over there. The 101st is doing quite well. We're moving, yes, a unit into Kiev just to support that attack there. Malinovsky's doing quite well, beating back a tank division over here. Okay, nothing to worry about yet. Kryevyi Rare, tank division over there to worry about, but victory against a bunch of Romanian and German divisions in Odessa would be very positive. I would not be against it. Okay, how about over here? So, 46. Yeah, relatively safe. And Pavlov's got that under control, which is good. Some of these divisions are just not combat effective, which is why they're moving out. We'll let you stay in, because hopefully you can defeat this Panzer unit. And, like, yeah, let's get you over to here. Just provide a little bit of reinforcement into that part of the world. Never a bad thing. And did the mechanized unit arrive? It did. Good. Knock back a unit there. So that brigade, these two divisions are not combat effective, neither of these. So really, it's only the Light Africa division that we got to worry about. Though, it did look like we were taking a little bit of organizational loss there. And I don't like the amount of effort they're putting into taking Odessa, I must say. That is a slight concern. Does look like we're going to beat back Rommel though, and make his 34th Panzer Division fairly combat ineffective. This is the thing, is can we make divisions plural? Very important to note the plurality of that. Can we make multiple divisions combat ineffective? If we can do that, and hold an effective defensive line, like so, on these rivers. Right, so they've made a crossing here. Let's bomb the hell out of it. That second Panzer is going to take a real knackering. Well, that should be an easy victory, though that cavalry unit is not doing too good. Yeah, so losing like 2 a day, that should be okay. This one may be a little bit more concerning, but the strategic redeploy is coming along quite nicely over there. Oh, we've got another move up going on over there. Okay, so the most intense combat is happening over here at the moment. Graves. A couple of... That Panzer Division is, yeah, not a friend. Neither's the 3rd over there. Can we provide a little bit of additional support? I think we probably can. Let's get you in there, and let's get you also to move a division around there. We're not losing all of our reserves in this. And let's try and make this battle go our way a tiny bit quicker as well by moving up another tank division. So Grasner might be a better commander, but again, we've got numbers on our side. And if they attack us one at a time, that's always going to work well for us. Okay. That's bold. There's a cavalry division leading that attack with a panzer unit. That's very bold. So yeah, that infantry division is going to break very quickly, so is that cavalry unit. These guys are being air supplied. Cavalry unit I'm not worried about. Okay, if Odessa falls, we get, I think, another bonus off the back of that. I'll have to have a quick check to see if we do get another bonus. Talalin. No, Rezevs, Lemensk. Yeah, we're not going to want to lose any of those, really. Want to be fairly... we've been able to get some of these garrison units out, which is good. They just provide, hopefully, a little bit more support for these two provinces. In fact, we've got an attack going on over here. Oh, a little bit of gold mining. Holmac, sure, why not? Not looking too good over there in that part of the world. We can probably keep that battle going for quite some time, to be honest with you. Okay, and we are reinforcing it as we go. You're being beaten back. You're being beaten back. Somewhat beaten back. We are winning it. Right, invest in heavy armament industry, sure. And Castamir. Right, so you're handling this. And we want to break off one of these units soon, but we want to go deal with that one first. We've got an AA unit that we can just quickly zhuzh in that direction. To go handle that. And then another 60 over there. I'm seeing a lot of green. Like, that's going our way. That is going our way with reinforcements, but... like, yeah, a little bit of a struggle bus. You're getting out. You're doing fine. You're doing okay. 13th. Yeah, so decent victories here, here, and here. Like, none of this looks that bad. Like, this all looks relatively okay, apart from in a couple of spots, like over here. But as a roll across the penalty, there's terrain issues, like, it's helping out a little bit. And yeah, we are bombing the logistics of this place into oblivion. And we are reinforcing, yep, in those areas. Which is okay. You're doing quite well there. Okay, exactly 1 month in, and all things considered, we are hanging in there. Madonna. Good old Madonna. Victory. Or death. This is less good, I will admit. That's a victory there that we can respect. If we can finally finish it, get it done. Get the logistical bombing going. Same thing over here. Get it going over in this part of the world. Right, so they are rebuilding some of the logistics as they go, but it's not horrible. And I kind of want this to hurry up and win. Please. Right. Have we got any relatively quick divisions that we can move over? The answer appears to be... Oh, no, you're relatively combat effective. Oh, they immediately attacked again. Probably with another healthy Panzer division. Yeah. Well, we can hold that a little bit, and okay, a little bit more support going on over there. So you guys are heading on through. Yep, well dug in an effective spot. Modal's an effective commander, and we are halting him. Bok. Yeah, this isn't terrible. Another couple of units kind of coming in together. Let's take this mechanized unit and move them over one. It's okay. We can intercept that. Let's take you, and you, and move them back. Why are you proceeding to logistical bomb? That's my thing. You're not allowed to do that, Italy. Very bad. Let's move you over to there, just to spread out our bombers a little bit. Garrison units against Batov. Batov's one of our more renowned commanders. Okay, so some of our units getting a little bit broken down. Let's move them over. Move up a little bit of support in both of these, because we can easily do so, and then let's move up some infantry support over there. We're a slightly larger garrison than we had before. Okay, And how many men are involved in this? So 101 versus 129,000. With a fair amount of them being Romanian, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lesser divisions, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 German divisions. So, theoretically, in a fairly good spot. And another victory at Modona. Now, I don't suppose we could move these units in and kind of make this battle just last a tiny bit longer. So, you're winning down there. What I might do is I might just move an infantry unit over. Let's provide a little bit of support. Right, so Rommel's been beaten back. That infantry division's been beaten back. The 13th is in the process of being beaten back. That unit's being beaten back, and so's that one. So that's good. We've got some more garrisons that are nearly back as well, which is very nice. They'll get back relatively soon, and then we can retreat them to this province, which was a little bit weaker anyway. So that makes sense to do that, actually. We'll leave these guys in a position to support mutually there anyway. So Konyo's a big win. Let's move you around that way like that. See what's quicker. Defending that battle or getting involved there. Just needs a little bit of support, I think. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the 26th Corps and we're going to move them down towards here immediately. Now, we're also going to take you and we're going to move you over into this part of the world as well. So, August 8th. Not long now. That's fine. We knew we were going to lose that. That was always, the writing was somewhat on the wall. The job, though, was to get units reinforcing into these battles as quickly as possible. And that is still the aim. So you are going to head here. You're going to head there. And then you are going to head over here. At the stop gaps, please. So you're beaten back. Well, they're going again. Yermienko can handle that, though, I think. We can definitely handle that one. This attack at Odessa is not going our way. Uvat. Well, up yours, Uvat. Trying to bloody well... I hardly see that as fair and sporting. So that's a victory over there. There's a lot of units concentrated, so if we look at the strength map mode, there's a lot of units concentrated over here. Some more there. Romanian and Hungarian divisions mainly over here. Let's support with a couple of reinforcements. Let's give it an opportunity to try. Let's support over there. And yeah, we do have more reinforcements coming into this part of the world. 5 divisions. So Modal's beating that back. In fact, we don't need to provide support there. Let's immediately chuck in another couple of divisions. So we're going to send in another 4 units into this battle because it does not look good. Let's defend that there. So happy with those guys going over there. Let's get that going. But what we want to do is we want to send them over there. Alright, let's get a little bit of logistical bombing going over here as well. In kind of the crossing over point, so to speak. Got a little bit of reinforcement that we can chuck into this one. Launch the frogmen, sure. And I'm sorry, Odensov. Your sacrifice will be very heroic, but it looks like it is going to be a full sacrifice. We're not going to be able to defend Odessa. Right, let's get you back in there. Okay, definitely struggling a little bit in this part of the world, but we've got a lot of militia and things. So if we need to pull back, what I'm thinking we might want to do is we can consider another kind of fallback line in this part of the world. But let's try and hold it if we can, and then build up the nerve to counterattack. That would be brilliant. And there goes Odessa. So we lost 8,000. We actually lost more than that in totality, but we did take out 22,000. So let's get these planes moved back after their heroic sacrifice. And Soviet defense stiffens? No. But hey, we're moving these people in the direction that we want. How goes this? Pretty good. Still moving back over there. The Teuton's dealing with a sizable little battle over here, to be fair to him. We might actually move around a tank division just to go and support for now. And let's like reinforce in this part of the world a little tiny bit. Malinovsky is fighting valiantly, but like there's a lot of units still in this part of the world. So 108 versus 109, so we've definitely done more damage than we're taking, but our garrison units are feeling kind of the brunt of this. So you're attacking into marshlands. Doesn't look like it's going that well for you. But we've got reinforcements coming from these Plotariat units in the north. So hopefully they will help somewhat. This has been one hell of an initial advance from the Germans, I must say. They've come now in force across the front. But the question is, can they absorb losses like this? You know, we've got a lot of units due out relatively soon. And, yeah, a couple of tank units, actually. That's going to be very helpful in this part of the world where we're struggling a little bit. Let's get those into position, ready. But yeah, from here, like, where are we most concerned about? Probably over here. Let's get those into position. We've got a whole bunch of units heading into here. They've had a bit of time to reorganize. They're not the most useful units, but they're bodies. That's the key thing. And blockade action. And then we've got, you know, so the 10th, you can stay there. You can probably stay here. Let's get you into position directly behind. Okay, so you're going to get in at 9. And you will have reinforced a little bit, which is quite good news. A couple of infantry divisions not looking too hot, so we'll retreat them. But these guys can reform. You guys can get into position over there. Everyone is defending in a much more effective manner. Apart from over there. How's the reinforcement going? 5 leadership. I mean, it's not a lot. It's really not a lot. But a couple of tank divisions moving down there will help. 29th. Yeah, that'll help. Did you get out? No, you didn't. Kind of want my full fighting force strength there, though. Let's try and reposition a couple of motorized units northwards a little bit. Struggling in that meat grinder. Got more reinforcements, though, to plug away at. And if we need to, we can throw some more in that direction as well. So another garrison unit there. We could leave. We can't really afford to leave anything. We could move you around a little bit on the basis that there's only militia and things there. We can probably, like, maintain our frontage relatively easily in that part of the world. Got a tank unit moving up to here. Batutin seems to be winning that battle. Defeating some Romanians over there. Heavy rare. Yeah, looks pretty good. Okay, and the Irregular line is strong. Come on, off you go. Off you trot. Okay, so you I want to head over there. But, like, right, you, though, you got to head, like, down a little bit. Like, Like, all of you, like, head that way, please. Perfect. Okay, and you're reinforcing that battle where things are a little bit interesting and spicy. You could do with sending a unit that way towards that one. Winter can't come quickly enough, and some tank divisions. So, again, we're going to want to provide a little bit of just behind the line support in a couple of spots. Vlasov, who's a decent commander. And you've got yourself a promotion, my friend. 14th Army. Give them a little bit of time just to reinforce, and then we'll have another couple of units ready to go. Let's try and blunt this. Like, the best that we can do. Let's try and blunt all of this. We don't have to be crazy, we just have to get units into position. Right, all of you are heading immediately back. How long is it going to take you? 3rd of August. You've got to hold out till then, world. And those infantry can kind of head and walk back into it as well. So you're heading that way. Move you back. And we're moving on round. Okay. Some questionable combat potential on some of these units. With a victory due to be done there. Move a little bit of support into Kiev again. Zhukov is currently leading the battle now. He has taken over from Malinowski, who's done a magnificent job. I believe the only divisions left are German. We have one Romanian infantry division. Ah, perfect. Kremenchuk victory. And move you back into that one. Also move. Oh, not that way. That way. Desna, sure. Well done. That's good. Let's just provide a little bit of support against Shao with that core HQ unit. And let's try and finish these battles a little bit quickly if we can as well. Keep the tide of battle turning over here. Right, these are all kind of static divisions. Let's immediately throw these units in. Right, these guys are going to reinforce fairly quickly. And then, yeah, where do we want... I mean, I feel like we want militia down here to help reinforce. I feel like we need to hold this at bay for as long as we can. And over here, to be honest. Like, both of them need to be relatively effective and quick victories. Yeah, you're going to easily win that. Just got to make it through August. Yeah, we're just HQs. Yeah, you're some additional reinforcement that's kind of on its way. Let's get you into there. Or is it this one that we're more worried about? Let's get you into there, you into there. That infantry unit can reinforce this one. You can head down to here. All of these motorized units head south to help this one because Badov is struggling a little bit. He's dealing with 10 units of Germans. That is difficult for any commander to handle of any type. And we are about to be surrounded in Kiev area. Did I just see a victory? I think I did. Good. And yeah, we are bombing the hell out of this. In a week's time we're going to have an absolute load, and I mean a shed ton of additional units coming online, and we've got more in September. So we've got some more basic infantry in September, some more in October, which is when we get another big boost. We just got to last another kind of 9 days, and then we'll get a load of units and reinforcements coming online. Right, you fine gentlemen. In you go, 19 hours before you can attack again. All those are green for us, which is good. I'm going to actually send these guys over to here to act as a reserve in this part of the world. You're linked to units over here, as are you. You can go over to there. You can go to there. You're fine here. And you can go over down to there. You guys just need out. Oh, you're already retreating, good. You're fine. So this is where I had some concerns. They need to win this battle. And we do have some tank reinforcements to throw into this one over here. And that's what we will do. We can take these guys back to port now. Or we can move them actually kind of over here. That might be a better idea. So victory here, victory here. Likely victory there, even though all these units are a little bit beaten up. It's that one there that's actually more of a problem. Let's get these guys around the table. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is a real grudge match going on at the moment. And we are just going to be throwing in fresh reserves wherever's needed, to be honest. There isn't going to be anything fancy or pretty about this. This is going to be, you know, throw in reserves literally as you can. So Yaramenko easily winning against von Riesen. And Panzer Division. An interesting unit. And yeah, we're going to provide some support in this part of the world. And this gives our supply situation relatively green. Okay, and how much manpower are we losing? So we are in a slight manpower deficit at the moment, but it's not horrendous. And it is August 1st, and the line is holding, would be the term I would use. Right, that's okay there. Corpo Internationals. Zhukov slowly but surely defending Kiev to the last. And our work on turning a moonscape into their bridgehead is progressing. Yeah, we're sealing up the gaps with bodies. Now, if I try and take you out of the equation... No, the answer is a big fat nope. Expand our medium aircraft factories? Sure, why the hell not? So, a major battle just finished that kind of favoured us just there. I can't help but notice. Let's do a little bit of work here with logistics. And it's nearly August 8th. It's nearly crunch time. Right, in you go, proletariat. Do we have... Oh, well, that can just be ignored. Right, you guys can head back towards the front because I'm assuming that you were all shatters from different areas. That should be okay. That one is a possible problem. Let's move what we have available in that direction. Which ain't a lot. Once this battle finishes, hopefully we can send some reinforcements. None of these divisions are particularly quick. This is a huge meat grinder. But these divisions are about to get freed up. Von Arnim's about to get beaten back. Aha! Good. Right, reinforce. Go, go, go. Pavlov, all of you, go. So they'll move there on the 3rd, so they're slightly quicker than these twats. These guys are like the slowest units in the entire army, but they're getting there. Ooh, don't like that. Yeah, you can head down that way. And both of you head down that way. Have we got any other units we can call upon? There's a lot of concentration in this part of the world. If it's a grudge match, we're not going to win as it stands. Like, some of these units are of questionable combat value. Right, I think I'm going to call it an episode here, everyone. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Hearts of Iron 3 in the Soviet Union campaign. We are holding this line, but it's a bit shaky around here. Like, these battles are going our way, but it is shaky. Like, and this battle is shaky. Like, this is all shaky up here. Very worried about this. This is not good. We might need to send some units from other areas into it because, yeah, this is worrying. Although that's not combat effective. That's Italian. Let's just have a little look at what is actually fighting. So there's one German division, two German divisions, one of which isn't actually combat effective. So, you know, hopefully we can hold that off. This here is a problem. Like, this is a major battle, and this one as well is also a little bit of an issue as well. So, yeah, there's a few combats that aren't so great, but for the most part, we're mainly holding things together. If we can get through to October with the line kind of in this state, then I would see that as a relatively large success. So thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you next episode of Hearts of Iron 3. Thanks again. Bye-bye.